Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. So today's video, we're going to talk about civil unrest for Donald Trump. Now, the easy and quick answer is absolutely not. There will be no arrest. There will be, not arrest, sorry, but there will be no civil unrest, sorry, for Donald Trump. Now, will there be an arrest for him? Probably. It looks like this week sometime, might even be today, Wednesday, where they might arrest him. But I have this feeling, small feeling, not big, but they might push it off to like Thursday, then Friday. Who knows? Doesn't matter. So if he gets arrested tomorrow, guys, he's going to surrender. They're not going to do what they were originally planning to do. So he was supposed to get arrested today, Tuesday. But with the Secret Service agents going back and forth with the DA's office here in New York City, who's run by Alvin Bragg, this piece of shit right here, the Secret Service were not going to allow certain things. And if I'm not mistaken, the perp walk was one of them, putting actual cuffs on him for this bullshit charges. And there was a lot of back and forth as to how they were going to get him. So that being said, it looks like they nixed that idea and they're going to have Trump come in and surrender when they announce his indictment. That being said, I do not see people running out to the streets acting a fool. I don't see people protesting hard or protesting at all for that matter, even though today two dudes showed up. Two. And it was embarrassing. If I would have showed up with just two dudes, I would have been like, all right, let's go home before we get caught or seen. But that wasn't the case. These two guys were carrying on, which was very interesting. And there was also, coincidentally, while they were getting ready for the protest, a police car was set on fire. NYPD car, that is. So with all of that going on, guys, they're already trying to make this look like a big to-do, and it wasn't. Two protesters, over 15 to 20 media agencies taking pictures of these two fools. I don't see America running out to the streets, burning shit and acting a fool because he was being indicted on bullshit charges. Now, the charges, or rather not charges, but the charge that they're trying to indict him on, or will indict him on, sorry, is the fact that he covered up or gave hush money to that porn star. This is what they're trying to indict him on. Never mind all the other so-called egregious shit that they try to get him on that they couldn't. Here comes this BS charge walking its way down the lane, and they're like, you know what? We're going to get him on this shit. And so, and also, here's the other thing, guys. This charge is a misdemeanor. That's the other thing. So the fact that they're paying, or rather using taxpayer dollars to put on this dog and pony show for a misdemeanor, keep in mind, in New York City, you could run into a store, break shit, steal shit, and get out the same day. They have the balls and the audacity to indict him on a BS charge. Now, here's the reason for the BS charge. The real reason. It's the cover-up, or rather to take the eyes off of the Biden family. The Biden family has multiple secrets being thrown out there now, and no one's paying attention to it. Hunter Biden and his brother made shady deals in Ukraine and China. They also made a shady deal somewhere else, and some energy company. And Biden is directly connected to that. And the other problem is, were they given or granted access to these deals through way of their father when their father was a vice president under President Obama? So interestingly enough, guys, all of this shit's coming out. The laptop thing is coming back into the light. Hunter Biden admitted to the laptop being his. And now, with all of this dirt circling around the president, the current president, Biden, now they're like, you know what? We got to get eyes off Biden. Get Trump. I don't care what did he tie his left shoe on Labor Day? Get him. You know, like, this is the ridiculousness of the charges that they're bringing up. Now, again, guys, it's a dog and pony show. It's another distraction. I know that us preppers, we're not easily distracted. We can multitask. We help each other multitask, right? You guys will send me articles about shit that's going on that I wasn't privy to, or vice versa. So there's a lot of distraction going on. And I think, guys, the prepper community has mastered the distraction bullshit, and we learn how to multitask with information. We're not just sitting there glued to the TV set going, oh man, are they going to get Trump? We're not that stupid. The stupids are actually focused on this. The stupids are getting upset and going, man, they didn't lock him up today. They didn't have balls. How come they didn't get him? Those are the stupids. Meanwhile, the rest of us, we're going, all right, they didn't get Trump. And even if they did, who gives a fuck? He's going to get out. He's rich and he's a politician now. He's going to get out. He'll be okay, guys. The world is not going to implode because Trump got arrested. And that's for some of you hardcore Trumpsters out there. And listen, like, I'm not a Trumpster. I will support him, though I'm still wavering on whether or not I want to vote for him, being that he was the reason why the arm ticket is out in the world, because he pushed it as fast as he did. I'm just throwing that out there. That's why I'm still riding the fence on whether or not to vote for him. But the other side of that coin is I want to vote for him because of what he did for East Palestine that Joe Biden didn't do. All right? And that's political shit. I don't want to get into that. But what I'm trying to convey in this video, if you will, is that there's going to be no civil unrest. The media is trying to drum up this fear, more fear. And I don't know who's going to be fearful of a protest. Even if guys came out into the street and protested against Trump being arrested, it's not going to get crazy. They're not going to break stores. They're not going to do all kinds of crazy shit. It's just not going to happen. If it was, I don't know, Letitia James getting arrested on some bullshit, maybe the left will go out there and shake their titties with their pink hair and fucking act a fool. Maybe. And then maybe they'll light up a cop car too if Letitia James was arrested. But Trump, we have something called self-control. We have something called self-respect. So we don't go out there and get emotional over a bullshit arrest. We don't. Now, if he was assassinated for some crazy reason, maybe. And even then, that's a big maybe. But that's more of a reason. Guys, there are other things we should be protesting and acting a fool over, and this isn't one of them. We should be protesting and rattling the cage because of the 2A rules that keep coming out as they keep dwindling them a little bit at a time. You got some smartasses out there going, well, they're not attacking the 2A. They're just telling you, yeah, they keep telling us what we can't do until you can't do shit, and then you have to hand in your weapons. You see what I'm saying? It's getting to that point. There are taxes. We should be rattling the cages over that. We are paying taxes out the wazoo, and for what? So we can give it to the Ukraine? That's what we should be rattling the cage and acting a fool over, not this shit. I mean, again, he's going to be fine. They're going to indict him. They're going to give him some fucking bullshit bail. He's going to pay it. He's going to walk out. They're going to go through all of this bullshit for the next year or two, and then they're going to be like, not guilty. Right? So again, it's the worst bullshit we can see, and as far as civil unrest, it is not going to happen. And if it does, if anything does, guys, it's fucking bad actors. It's just bad actors trying to fuel that. Like the cop car being set on fire earlier today. That was a bad actor pulling that shit off. That wasn't an actual conservative or, hell, it wasn't even a Democrat or a liberal. It's bad actors trying to create more divide. That's what it is. Anyway, guys, this is The Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.